Wow. Please tell me that people are not here waiting on me early this morning. For real? I'm late. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, I'm right on time. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Had to go get my coffee and my little sandwich. So, I can't believe this. Y'all are here. Took an energy pill. Thanks, Tom, for stopping by. I understand. I was just watching one of those of your blind compilation reactions. Was it good? I'm eating Sonic sausage breakfast taco. Yeah. It's almost 8:40 in the morning. You on your way for an interview? Knock it out the park, baby. Knock it out the park. I'm doing good. Had a good weekend. We went to Gashada, and I actually won. Who knew? I went to Gashada and won $800. I sprained my knee. Can't do weights class. So boring. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, the best thing you can do is let your knee heal and get the most I won was a 5K jackpot. Well, when they had a gambling bowl here, I won $2,500. I'm talking about there was a bank of 4 machines, and they were 3/4 a piece, 75 cents a spin. And I went to the last one on the end, and I played 50 cents there. I played I think it was 4 spins. I didn't get nothing. I went to the next machine in, the second one in from the end, and I had $6, I think it was, in quarters left. So I played. I played 3/4, and then I played the second 3/4 and hit 2,500. And then I went and sat down for the rest of the day. I wasn't playing no more. I wasn't playing no more. Which made a bunch of people we were with. You ain't gonna play no more? Nope. I got these people money. I'm taking it home with me. I wound up in the end playing again, but my opinion on gambling, if you gamble and it's fun, remember what I just said, fun. You're not gambling with your rent money, your light money, your cable money, your phone money, your car payment money, your car insurance money, your baby mama money. You understand what I'm saying? It's money that you've set aside for this event and you consider it as a loss. When you go gambling, the money that you take with you, I always consider as a loss. So if I'm going to take $500, it's a loss. I lost $500 even before I walk in the door. It is a loss. If I happen to walk out of the casino or the gaming establishment with more money than I expected to lose, they're not going to get that back. Not on this trip. Maybe next trip, but not this trip. You're not going to get it back. That's just the way I roll. No, you can get it. You may get it back. I'm telling you, you may get it back, but it won't be today. And that's what I did. I went and I won $800. They ain't get it back. I'm keeping my money because I know how hard it is to get back. So, I bet you were feeling kind of good. No. I was like, what? Because I never win. I might win a little $30, $40, enough to play with. But I never win more. I just don't win. I just play. I'm a guy that goes there. I'm gonna take $200 or $300. I'm gonna play a little bit, and then I'm going to, I'm going to play. I'm take $200 or $300, and that's it, man. I'm not gonna play no more. Once I lose that, I go back to the room and watch TV. I'm not. No. And I play penny machines, and I play the 9-liners, and I play 18 cents, and it just takes up time. Pastor Dad preaching all kinds of wisdom, all kinds. Basically, don't go to the casinos thinking you're going to win. You go, like I go to the casino. Honestly, got true. Now you can look at my big ass and tell. I go to casino because I go and I relax and I have a good meal. They have this hamburger that I go for, and the hamburger is amazing. It's amazing. It's about that thick, and it has lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, sauteed onions, regular onions if you want them. It has bacon, American cheese, cheddar cheese, provolone, pepper jack. Has like 6 different cheeses if you want them. Egg, and what's the last thing? Avocado if you want it. And I make this sandwich with bacon, and for $1 more you get double bacon. So I double bacon, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, sauteed onion, the egg, runny, mayo, and French fries. And that's it. And a big Coke or a sweet tea. And I'm good. And that sandwich is just amazing. It is just amazing. Juicy. So good. But that's it. For me, once I get the sandwich, I'm good for the whole trip. I don't need to do nothing else. You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason I go for. Eddie, why would you? Okay, somebody said, wait a minute, what the hell? Dad, what do you think about Kanye West changing his name to YE? What the hell is that? What do I think about it? I think people in Hollywood are stupid as hell. But, that's just me. I don't think there's, when you have that kind of, you can change your name what you want it to be. You know, I just, it's, I mean, whatever floats your boat. Personally, if that's what he wants to change his name to, then go right ahead. But yeah, people out there they starting to lose their minds. So, got work tomorrow, but I don't want to go. Nobody wants to go to work, but that's what we're here for. If you like those wonderful things that you have in your house, or those wonderful things that you get to use, like your car, then you got to go to work, because ain't nobody giving you nothing. And what you think, somebody gonna come to your house and give you money to pay for this stuff? They not. You got to go get it, baby. That's what you got to do. And that's how it works. And I was telling a young man the other day about work, and I told him, I said, once you start working, prepare to work from now until you get close to the next 45 years. That's the way life works. Unless you're fortunate enough to have money and you don't have to work so hard. But for the majority of us that are not abundantly rich or hit the lottery, you're going to have to work. And there's going to be mornings and days when you don't want to get up and go to work, where you don't want to go sit in an office with a whole bunch of people, or go work on the side of a building, or do whatever it is that you do for your job. That's why it's so important that you get a job that you enjoy. That's the way I see it. And if you're fortunate enough to get a job that you enjoy, you truly enjoy, then life is really wonderful. Kanye wants to go by ye, because it means thou, which means you. Okay. I'm still gonna call him Kanye. So yeah. Or as he liked to be called sometime, Mr. Rest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I've won over 10K at the casino since I've been going. Omar, but how much have you spent? That is a very different. That's very different than how much you won. How much have you spent? Your win-loss statement. How's your morning? I hope it's been well. And I wish YouTube would leave you guys alone with all the copyright stuff and strikes and stuff. Right now, Zion, we're in a good place. We haven't had a strike. Other than the normal, we use some music, and we're not going to be paid for it, which is different. Because if you use copyrighted music and you just don't get paid for it. So the video makes money, and the people who own the copyright, they make the money, and you get nothing. That's how it works. You get zilch, nada, not a dime. You're just wasting your time. You're not wasting your time. You're entertaining or whatever it is but you're not going to get paid for it. And then we have in our portfolio of over 300 videos, we probably have 40, maybe 45 videos that are big. Like the video with This Is America. We have over 6 million views. Never made a dime. Not one penny off that video. Because it was copyrighted. Everybody wanted it. We never made a dime off of it. That's the way it goes. That's how it goes, man. You put one out and you guys liked it, and It's one of the better number videos that we have, but we didn't make a dime off of it. And sometimes you have to do that because you guys request certain things, and that's how we have to do it. You know, we know when we do it, we're not going to make a dime off of it, and we have to let that be what it is. I'm for sure, but honestly, I don't really like him or his music. Eddie, what a wonderful sentiment. Exactly. You know, something like I like some of his stuff. His personality at times can be very abrasive, and you know, I pick and choose which ones I want to listen to. But most of, like I was telling, a lot of people don't understand. I do not like go online and pull Kanye West's videos up to listen to. I don't do that. Most of the music when I'm on when I listen to music, it's music that I like, and it's older music, old rap, Temptations, Isley Brothers, OJ's, you know, stuff like that. Blue Magic, the Manhattans, James Brown, Parliament Funkadelic, Shaka Khan. That's what I listen to. I listen to that. That's what I mostly listen to. I don't, you know. Yeah, what do you think about a world without work or money? No. Eddie, you can't, Eddie, let me tell you something. And I'm going to be completely brutally honest with you. You can't have a world without work or money. And the reason that you can't have a world without work or money, my God, weak or money, is because people need things done. People need things fixed. People change their mind. If you didn't have money, now, granted, I don't think anybody should be starving. I think if you're hungry and you go somewhere and you're hungry, they should feed you because there's enough food here for everybody. But you got to have money. Okay, let me see. Good morning, and my name is pronounced Zari. Zarion. Zarion. Okay, I tried. Look, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, I'm not good with names, especially with names Bob, Ray, Philip, you know, easy names. One syllables. One syllable, I got you. I can get one syllable. Anything over that, just wanted to say you are a legend, man. Shout out to you, Nick. Keep up the good work. Let's see. Are you live streaming? Because ages ago I commented, if you live stream, you can view your own videos for 24 hours and get your watch in. The honest to God truth, the reason I started live streaming in the morning was because I just wanted to talk to somebody in the morning when I'm having my coffee. That was it. The fact that this brings up my numbers or whatever it is, that is a blessing in disguise. But it's an opportunity for me to connect with some of you on issues that we're having other than on when we do Buckethead Nation. This channel right here belongs to me. I can do whatever I want on this channel. And I choose to interact with you over here on other things than videos over there. And it's different. It's a different vibe. It's totally different, totally more relaxed for me. And I truly enjoy it. Okay. Please read my comment. It's really important. So how many people die trying to live? A lot of people die trying to live. I don't know how many people die trying to live, but sometimes I think people die sometimes I think they're all for all the wrong reasons. Do you have a Twitter that fans can DM you on if they got, um, I have a Twitter, but I don't like, if you, there's certain things that I don't want to do. And I realized that early on. Do I like pineapple pizza? Every now and then. I'll donate $50 if you talk about religion. Remember what I told you. It's not, I'm not going to talk about religion on here. I'm not going to try to talk about politics on here. It's not that zone. Politics and religion are two subjects to me that people, you can agree to disagree or whatever, but I don't want to talk about religion, and I don't want to talk about politics. I just don't. We all have a way that we feel, and we're going to feel that way, and I don't want to alienate or make anybody feel slighted or disrespected, or maybe feel disrespected or slighted in any kind of way. So sometimes you have to take subjects that you know are polarizing, and you just have to leave them alone. And another venue is so I appreciate you telling me you would donate $50, but I don't want the $50, and I don't want to do that. So thank you for your comment. Parvisms, robots will do everything with you. Eddie, that's not good. Eddie, that's if you got a robot that'll do everything that you need done, it's not good. What the hell are you going to do? You understand what I'm saying? If you don't do something, if you just sit around and relax, your whole life, your brain turns to mush. You're not developing or growing your personality of who you are. You're not really experiencing experiences because they're provided for you. Who the hell wants that? I don't want that. That's my opinion. Now, when it comes to like cutting grass, if there's some dude, a robot can go out there cut the damn grass, bro, please get to it. If you can come in here and clean the house, bro, get to it. Well, I don't have to clean the house. I don't have to clean the toilets. I don't have to mop. Bro, get to it. But other than that, nah, man. Let's see. You won't respect us, trust me. Politics aside, how does Me Too movement move? The Me Too movement, in my opinion, is a movement whose time was needed, in my opinion. But it lets you know that if you're accosted or sexually harassed, that you need to make that now. You don't need to wait 30 years to tell somebody. You need to do it now. And that's what it does, in my opinion. It's the time for it back then, but I lived back then and I know how things were done back then. And I still know a lot of us know and understand that things sometimes are not done the way they're supposed to be done, but that's how it goes. And sometimes they catch up and sometimes they don't. AI is the future. They will do everything. We will be useless by 2050. and killed off by 2075. Cobra, if you let yourself be that. If robots take over jobs and everyone is poor except for the big business, who's going to pay for the products? The thing that I've found is that we're drinking the Kool-Aid, in my opinion. Everything is about materialism today. Everything. Well, if you buy the new iPhone 9 XG4, it's better than the XG3. Come on, man. It's a damn phone. People are making life decisions over a phone. That's what you're doing. You're making life decisions over a phone. It's a damn phone. You get on it, you call, okay, so you can do it. It's a damn, what I found out, this is my opinion, of course. I want you to understand that. It's a damn walking computer. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a walking computer on a 9-inch screen or whatever it is. Hey, Dad, I love watching your videos and getting ready. Morning, I'm off to the gym, so have a great day. All right, take care, man. Enjoy your gym time. Do one push-up for me. Do they make these robots? I don't want no damn robot having no damn feelings. I don't. If you could have $10 million, what would I do with it? If I had $10 million, I know what I would do with it. I would take $10 million. I would take, this is after tax now. It's after tax. I would take 200,000 cash and go buy me 2 houses. One here, one for vacation. I would take the rest, put it in a high interest account, and wait for the checks to come every month for the rest of my life, the rest of my kids' life, and the rest of their kids' life. And that would be it. And we'd live off that forever. I don't, you know. So do you think they should also teach that it's okay to work at McDonald's or a gas station all your life if you're happy? Oh, here we go. Okay. McDonald's, gas stations, and all of those are what you call entry-level jobs. You understand what I'm saying? Entry-level jobs. Entry-level jobs mean it's the beginning of you coming into the workforce. It is an opportunity for you to gain some skills on how to interact with customers and also learn some skills of how working goes, like how to be on time, how to be in the right uniform, those type of things, and what's required of you of work. Once you've acquired most of those skills, the money is not going to be very well. You're not going to get 40 hours a week. It's not enough to sustain your life on. You have to move on. That is what those jobs are for. They're there so that you can begin to understand what work is. And that's why you go to work there. And that's it. Actually amazing. I never really grew up with a father, but I'm always wish I'm not like you. Those jobs were completely eliminated by 2025.
But
Huh?
I kind of disagree with you on that.
Okay. That's kind of silly. So you want your money to work for you, but you just said you need to work for things for yourself.
Can I explain why?
Okay, hold on, man. Okay, you said okay, the thing was that you were going to give me $10 million. What would I do with it? I would probably still have a job. But the money that if you have $10 million and you don't, I'm not going to work hard the rest of my life if I know I got $10 million that's making me interest, enough money for me to live on. Why would I not? Why would I not take advantage of the opportunity of compounding interest and let the money work for me and make me money, and I don't have to work as hard? You know, everybody has to work. There's something you always have to do, some kind of work or something. You know, I can volunteer, I can give money away, I can do a lot of things. But the one thing that you don't do is you don't go out and blow the money and not, you know, I'm trying to set my family up for forever. So can't live on mine. Okay. Cashier, line cooks, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Koba, let me tell you something, okay? And I really want you to understand this. There is no way in the hell that a robot cook can cook a meal as good as a person can. I don't give a damn because he can't taste the food. That's the difference. I don't care. When you cook a certain way, or you have a certain twist, or you do a certain thing a certain way, a robot can't do that. I don't care what nobody's saying. And I don't care damn how good AI is. He's not human. So until he's human, he can't do nothing. I'm not crazy. I've studied quantum physics since 2011, and I'm finishing up my dissertation and my PhD at UC Berkeley. Hey, Kobe, I'm telling you, you're an intelligent. You sound like you're very intelligent, but when you get a robot who lived a life and understands everything that I'm going through, then talk to me. You won't. But give it a shot. I just think there's certain things that robots can do, and the quantum chip will destroy humanity if we allow it to. You know, if you allow it to. At least in America, you got to work to survive. At least for now. True, I said. This is smart. I'm working on my BS degree in science. You guys are something else. They have them in mind, the mind of 10,000 chefs. They may have the mind of 10,000 chefs, but they don't have the taste buds. They don't have the experiences, the nuances. Life is nothing but different things, scenarios that you go through. And as you go through those scenarios, that makes you who you are. A robot don't have that yet. Who's hitting? I like how you treat everyone the same. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie. I forgot. I'll get with my son today and we'll figure that out. Okay? I apologize. I really do. I apologize. I'll get with him today and we'll figure out how to make it happen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You misunderstood how much data Google. Oh yeah, they have data. I believe they have data. They've been taking data since they started computers. Joshua, you have a great day too. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I always thought, cool for you. That's like, okay, Kobo, this is going to go real left. This is going to go real left. So I just want you to listen. Um, from what I understand about this, they are going to have robots. This is the story that I've heard. I'm going to put these quotation marks. They'll have robots that do everything that you need done. Everything. So a man in his later life, myself, can have a robot to facilitate all kinds of things that he may or may not want done. There is no robot on this earth that can give me the love that a woman can. I don't give a damn what you do to it. Genuine love. It's a robot. And I know you say that it has AI and has feelings and blah, 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 but it's not a real woman. It can't birth me a baby. And that's where the line ends for me. It will always be a robot. I'm way too man. Wish robots should agree. I'm okay. Quick piece. I'm off. Have a great day, man. Thanks, man. Uh, my friend said he wants to take speed. How can I? Your friend says he wants to take speed. How can I help him? Tell him not. You can't fix. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like I've never been a drug guy. Never been a drug guy. And I don't understand how people just knowing, you know, by looking at other people who are taking drugs, that their lives are being destroyed. And yet instead, you want to participate in the destruction of your own damn life. And you think that it's going to be better for you. Well, I'm not going to get hooked. I'm only going to smoke crack on the weekends. I don't get it. If you know, like I know, this is the truth. This is what I know. I know that me being as big as I am and eating as much as I do is not good for me. I know that. And yet instead I continue on to do this. So I have to figure out how to stop. But when it comes to drugs, man, and people are constantly wanting to try this to destroy their lives. I don't get it. I do not get it for the life of me. I feel the way you feel about mine. My weekends are just worse. I hate this year so far. Well, your studio is gonna get it's gonna get better. Why is there so many people talking about robots? We had a conversation that went left a little bit. Um, exactly. Hi from Poland. What's up, man? At some point, we need to discuss our deaths. We only discuss your deaths. You're everyone here was born to die, and you're going to die. Nobody gets to leave here alive, and that is the truth. So, hey, robots are scary. Koba, enjoying the time you have left on this planet and stop worrying about the future of humanity. No, Dad, we were talking about robots taking over. I'm not worried about robots. I'll be gone by the time they fully take over. I won't be here. Have you ever ran a business? If so, how? I've never, I've never ran a business other than the business I'm in YouTube now. That's it. That's the only thing I've ever done. Um, I don't know. Life, man. Life is really, really special, and I tell you that because we all have something that we want to do. We all have something that we want to go. There's places we want to go. There's things we want to do. And the problem for most of us is there's something that holds us back from doing it. Sometimes it's money, fear. Like I asked people the other day, um, how many people would go if somebody gave you a ticket, if somebody gave you a ticket and said that you could go to North Korea just to see it and nothing would happen to you. You won't get killed. You know you won't get killed, but you could go. How many of you would just say they're paying for the tickets, the food, everything is paid for, but they want you to go? How many of you would go? How many would go? If you would go, put a 1. If you wouldn't go, put a 2. 1 is yes, 2 is no. Let me see how many ones I get. Rachel said 3. 7. Okay. So that means he would go 6 times. A bunch of you are different than most of the people that I talk to. What's the question? Would you go to North Korea if it was paid for and nothing was going to happen to you? Yes or no? 1 is yes, 2 is no. And that's it. I know people, this is no joke, who think that you would get killed. And I'm 8, so I'll be alive. Yeah, okay. That's it. a lot of people are not willing to go outside their comfort zone. A lot of people will just do, for the most part. All right, Emilio Guzman, have a great day. A lot of people are just afraid to go outside their comfort zone. A lot of people are, and they won't try nothing new. They won't do anything new, because when you try something new, if you go outside your comfort zone, this is what I figured out. If you go outside your comfort zone or something, you do something that you've never thought you would do, or try something, you change. Your mind changes about certain things. You change the way you felt about things. It gives you a different perspective. Now you have a different perspective on what happens. So that's it. What about Syria? Would you get hesitant, instantly killed there? Okay, Syria is another thing. Would I go to Syria? Depending on where I'm going. If I'm going to be in Syria on the front lines, hell no, I ain't going. Yep, I dropped $5. Hell no, I'm not gonna go. Not me. No. You know, if you have a bit of money, you have a great business idea, and the risk losing it, I'm just afraid, but I really, it excites me, and I think I could pull it off. Exactly. But you're willing to take the chance and be that entrepreneur, and try to hit it out the park and become the next millionaire, billionaire, whatever. So would I go to Detroit? I would go to Detroit. But don't get me wrong. My I'll go anywhere if I think. Have you ever been to Germany or anywhere in Europe? Yes, I have. Um, it's all about, honest to God truth. Wherever you go in the world, it's all about your, in your mind, your personal safety and how you think you should do it. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then you shouldn't do it. But for the most part, most people that I talk to wouldn't do it. If they told you, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, I ain't going. I'm not going. I'm nope, 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 nope. So that's how it goes sometimes. The spirit and soul shines on the camera. Thanks, Jeremy. Oh God, I messed it up. Let's see. The NAFTA trade deal, I don't know anything about it. I would love to go to Australia. I just have to figure out some things. So it's what? I fed y'all. I gave you water. Leave me alone. Detroit is beautiful. It's the outer city. Issues are hundreds of miles. You can't fix it. Sydney. Okay. Retro. I do not like horror movies. I don't. I don't. I try not to go watch horror movies. They give me a funny feeling and I don't like it. That's it. I don't like it. I don't go. So Cha. What did you say? Oh. My morning's good. I'm here with you. And if my morning, I'm good. My morning with you, I'm good. Um, who thinks Dale's going to? Hey, Pops, have you seen a recent performance of SNL with Little Pump and Kanye West? No, I haven't. I have not. I have not. Um, well, I'm going to get after I've had my I've had my breakfast. I've had my coffee. Now I'm going to figure out what else I got to do today. And then my son will get up, and then we'll make videos. We'll make videos today before he even does anything. I think that's what we're going to do today. Who would think they're popular? Low key flow. Okay, I'm not a guy. I'm not a car guy because I'm a guy that if you have a car and it runs well, it'll get you from point A to point B. I'm good with that. I don't care about the name brand, none of that. But if I could have the car that I can see me in and I'd like to be in, it's a 300. It's a 300. I like 300s because I'm a big dude and I was in one and I drove it and it felt amazing. And that's why I like it. And that's the only reason. But other than that, I'm not a big car guy. I'm not I'm not really into stuff. Just not into it. Just not into stuff. I think people are more important than stuff. A lot of people don't think that way. They think stuff is more important than people. But for me, um, people are more important than stuff. Some people think stuff is more important than people. But that's neither here or there. That's how it goes. I'm 57. Um, how early do you usually wake up? I used to wake up at 11 o'clock every day, and then we would start, and then I would go to bed about 3 or 4 in the morning. And lately, I've been waking up early enough to do this, so now I go to sleep about 11 or 12, and I wake up at 7. And it's changed my sleeping habits, and it's changed them for a good thing because I'm up most of the day, which is not something used to take naps during the day because I would be so tired, and now I'm not I'm not I'm not have I ever been to Russia? No. Um, I like watching. Okay, there are many African communities in different major cities around Australia. Okay. Greetings from Finland. Keep doing what you're doing, boo. Thank you. Yes. Let's see. It is 9:31 a.m. Texas time. Oh, what's my favorite Bootsy Collins? Man, I love Bootsy. My favorite Bootsy Collins is I'd Rather Be With You. What's a telephone bill? What's a telephone bill is yeah. What's a telephone bill is pretty tough. Yeah, that's my joint. What's a telephone bill? Oh yeah. You know, if you listen to it, if you listen to What's a Telephone Bill, and you relate it to what it really is, it's badass. What's Dad, I love you so much. Somebody pray you God keep up the good work. Thank you, kid. You used to watch cartoons when you were a kid? Yeah, I used to watch. My favorite thing was Super Friends. I love Super Friends, man. It was all right. I really liked it. Then they had the Hulk and Aquaman and Batman and the Flash and all these, Oh yeah, I love them. It's 12:30 a.m. for me. Okay. See, what's the television? It's badass. It's badass. And when you listen to it, just sit there and listen to it. What's the telephone bill is just phenomenal. It is phenomenal, man. Do you ever stand up and just get lightheaded for seconds? It happened to me before. I thought I was having to see. Like it happens to a lot of people. Sometimes it's just it happens. It's something that's normal when you stand up real fast and you're evidently your blood doesn't have time to reach into the elevator to the top floor. I have donated more. I'd like to pay. So, what's the worst? What's the worst or inhumane thing you've ever experienced? When I was in Iraq during the war, there was a girl who was stoned to death for liking another. A girl was stoned to death for liking a boy who was a different set of the Muslim religion. They stoned her to death. I think that is the most horrific thing I ever. It was just I can't understand it for the life of me. I still to this day think about that and I can't understand it. So yeah. Yeah, that was quite painful for me. It's still quite painful for me. Corbin have to go to school to keep the welfare benefits. Wow. Dad, have you always been supportive of mixed career choice? I'll check you when I'm here. I've always been supportive of Nick. We have to be. If this is what he chooses to do, my whole thing was I wish he would. He's not gonna ever listen. He's hard-headed like all kids. I wish he would try to do something else too, because if this fails, then he fails. And I don't see. Honestly, God, truth. This is not to me a lifelong career. It can last 20 years, but if you don't put away your money in those 20 years, you're gonna be broke later on. And if you don't have anything else to fall back on, then you're going to be hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Excuse me,
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the dog to the vet.
Yes.
And when I get back, I'm gonna need help taking King to the vet.
Okay.
I need you to read that. I just got this, and I called.
What the hell is this?
Finish streaming.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that mine?
No, it's mine.
Okay. That Army and Marines. I was in the Army. I worked with Marines. They're all good. Either one, whichever one you like. I'm from Detroit. I don't know if there's any. if there is any accent. My friends think that song corny, but I think it's dope. Yeah, because they're not listening to it. You got to listen to it, man. You got to sit down and listen to it. It is phenomenal. Big YouTubers make good amounts of money, but they can't keep it. They spend a lot of it. Jason, let me tell you something. When you make $1 million in a year and you go broke, you have no one to blame but yourself. And I'm serious. You outie? Yeah. Take care. See you later. Come back here. Come here. All right. You can't go outside. Okay. Go ahead, baby. And that's just the way it is, man. You you have, especially when you're young, and when you're young and you're making this kind of money, you need to put some of it away so that when you get old like me or older, you'll have something there for when you get older. And that's been my thing for when I talk to these kids, when I tell them something, don't, if you can buy a Bentley, if you can go out and buy a Bentley for $500,000 and you're 20 years old, take that $500,000 that you was going to buy on that Bentley or that $2 million that you was going to buy on that Bugatti, go take it down there, invest it in a 30-year mortgage or whatever, not a 30-year mortgage, good Lord Jesus, in a 30-year annuity and leave it. And then in 30 years, take it out. I play basketball. Who cares about them? You do. Marines are the toughest men, and it takes extreme mental fortitude to get it there. No, he doesn't. Most big YouTubers make like $7 million a year, but along with the cost of living in LA. The whole thing is if I never I would never want to live. Don't get me wrong. Los Angeles is a beautiful place. I would never want to live in Los Angeles. I would never want to live there because they eat up all your money with taxes and oh my God, the rents are ridiculous. So if I was going to do business out there, I would go do my business and leave. Go do my business and leave. I wouldn't stay there. If you could choose another job for Nick, what would it be? If I could choose another job for Nick, what would it be? If he wasn't so much into this, I would choose computer sciences or something like that. I would, because he likes it. What are your thoughts on LeBron and his Women's Day comments? Do you think this? Kobe, I don't know anything about what LeBron said. I have no idea, but if that, I don't think we need to constantly belittle other people. I know if he's a dickhead, just call him out as a dickhead, whoever you're talking about. Get it over with. Billy Bob Ray is a dickhead, or Bob or Ray or whatever the hell his name is a dickhead, and that's it. Move on. Hey, Dad, I'm about to go to school. Hope you have a good day. Corbin, thank you. And thank you for stopping by and have a great day. I live in Burbank, and for a while, my rent for a studio apartment is $1,400. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I just $1,400 is man, $1,400 in Texas. You can own a huge house in Texas. I hope to meet you one day. I gotta go soon. All right, Simi. What's up, Dad? Or nah, it's good. How long was Nick in phase for? He was in phase for about, I think, 3 years. I think he was in there almost 3 years. There was a time, man, he was vicious. He was one of the best snipers in the country back in the day. But things changed, man, and but the thing that I hate the most is how he became so subconscious about how people felt about him from the internet because they talked about how fat he was and all that, and or they talk about how fat I am or whatever. He doesn't. It affected him. It changed the kid that I know, and people on here are so vicious and so cruel, and you take people and you crush their spirit, and people don't understand that. You crush people's spirits. So I just hate that Mike is dead. Is Mike dead? You can call me Buddha. That's fine. Just crashed my car for real. What? Please tell me you were not streaming while you were driving. So they kicked all the welfare people out of LA County. I can't hear anything. My volume is on max. Well, then that must mean it's time for me to go. If you can't, is anybody else having problems hearing me? Okay. Um, it must be me. So yeah, I like there's a lot of things that I'm learning like about about living in LA and all of that. Rents are just too there's no you cannot go to work. First of all, you don't have a job where you get paid really well. Like there's people out there that are working 3 jobs to do basic living. It's crazy. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Um, and people go out there like and buy mansions. I don't need a mansion. I just need a place to stay. You know, um, yeah. That people they high taxes. Hell yeah, the taxes are ridiculous. Taxes in California are ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. There's no way. There is no way I would live out there and you take all my money. Just ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I was listening to yeah. Um, can I recommend any albums from James Brown? Oh my God. The album The Payback is pretty good. I used to listen to that when I was a kid. Um, yeah, man, there is I think it's called This Is a Man's World. That was pretty good. Yes, I miss AGP, man. I do. I really do. I really miss him. I do. It's just, oh man. Yeah. I drive trucks, was in New Jersey. It looked like a ghost town, New Jersey Turnpike. If these counties where taxes are so high, people can't live there. They have in LA they have a homeless problem that is ridiculous. They have homeless people who have jobs, who work every single day, and they're homeless because they can't afford rent. How do you do that? How do you do that? Where you have people who are working every day and they can't afford rent. People are living in their cars. It's crazy. He has so many damn albums. Yeah, he does. He made music for a long time, man, before he went crazy at the end. So I was currently expelled last week, and they have me in the online school, and I can't seem to focus. Got any tips? Gabriel, if you still want to go to school, man, I'm telling you, figure out how to get it done. Figure out how to get it done. Don't miss your lessons, and go to Khan's Academy and keep up what you wanted. It's one person that you're working with school. They know what you're supposed to do, the class and the lessons, and that's how you keep it up. Figure out how to get it done, man. It's important. It is so important that young people understand how important that your high school diploma is, because your high school diploma is the first. I want you to listen to what I'm telling you. It is the first thing that people look at to say you give a damn about yourself, that you care about yourself, that you're willing to go and do what needs to be done. It's the first piece of paper. So, I would rather stay in my town of about 2,300, even though it's a retirement town. Yes. But the whole thing is, are your taxes, can you live there and not be overtaxed, overburdened with taxes, make a decent living, support your family, and retire and be okay, Have you ever heard of King Heroin by James Bond? Yes, I have. New York is in the same problem. We have $1 million condos next to projects. Yeah. And at one point, this is what's going to happen. You have $1 million condos next to projects, and in a little while, the projects will be gone, and there'll only be $1 million condos. That's what's going to happen. And poor people just keep getting pushed further and further away. This is how they do it. I want you to understand. I want you to pay attention to this. Well, those projects really need to come down. They're crime infested, rat roached, and we just need to take those down, and we'll build some more. And then next thing you know, when it comes time, they tear them down, move all those people somewhere else. Then they build some condos, and they rent the money that it costs to move in, the poor people that you put out, they can't move back. Well, that solved that problem. Ha, ha, ha. And that's how it works. The welfare queen and king stereotype isn't true. It's look, man. I'm gonna tell you something. You just pay attention for 1 second. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to listen. Pay attention to this. When we want you to feel a certain way about something, now pay attention to what I'm telling you and watch. When we want you to feel a certain way about something, we'll put it on TV. Pay attention now. If we want you to accept something, it'll be on TV. It'll be in movies. It'll be in ads. It'll be whatever it is. And we'll just keep playing it over and over and over and over and over again until you become desensitized for it and it becomes normal. And then we'll move on to the next thing. That's how it works. That's how it works. When we want you to feel a certain way, we'll tell you how we want you to feel, and we'll just put it on TV for you. And then you'll watch it. It'll be in movies. It'll be in TV. It'll be in everything. It'll be in everything. And the next thing you know, it'll be okay. It'll be normal, and we'll just move right on through it. And that's what's going to happen. Wow, you got fans all over the world. Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. You should make a personal Instagram where people can reach out to you personally, and get advice to someone to talk to. It's manipulation. Yeah, Josh, it's not manipulation. It is taking you, the viewer, and giving you an opinion that we want you to have. That's not manipulation, is that? Is that manipulation? No. We're just telling you how we want you to feel about something. That's all there is to it. And after a while, you'll feel that way because we've put that in your mind. That's what it is. What's up, baby? Huh? How you doing? You okay? Big baby. Yeah. So I got in a fight with a girl because he Cha-cha. So let me ask you a question. You got in a fight. I don't even know. I got in a fight with a girl because he called me fat. And what happened from the fight? Cha-cha, tell me what happened with the fight, and then I got something for you. Gotta go, Dad. All right, Eddie, take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not against police, but I'm against police who live in the suburbs or even higher class, and those people who live into the slums. That's really good. Jason, the deal with police, and people who live in certain areas of communities is that the police have a lot of police. They only deal with people who are in, like, for this conversation, we're going to say the lower district. That's what we're going to say. You have people who deal with people in the lower district every single day. That's the only place they work. They don't work nowhere else. They only work in the lower district. Then you have certain cops that work out in the upper district. Those policemen who deal in the lower district have a different clientele than those in the upper district. And the people who live in the lower district have a different life circumstance than those who live in the suburbs in the upper district. And after a while, the policemen become very callous, whatever you want to use. They become very hard toward the people in the lower district. And the police in the upper district are happy every day to go out there. Hi, Mr. Johnson, how are you, Miss whatever? And that's what causes that's what causes this. Okay. Chacha, I'm gonna get hold on one second. And that a lot of policemen, the other thing that I have to say, a lot of policemen, they escalate, they take the situation, they don't de-escalate, they escalate. If you say something to them and they have some policemen, not all policemen are but they go from 0 to 100 just like that. And some policemen go from 0 to 100 and it takes them time to get there. And they're always trying to push it back to de-escalate whatever it is that the problem is. She beats me. She could, because I'm 55 inches tall, but my mom wants to. Cha-cha. This is what you have to understand. You cannot fight people over junk. You cannot fight people that are not, you have to learn how to let people talk and go on with your life. Because if you stop and fight everybody about whatever they say, then the next thing you know, you're going to be in trouble all the time. And things that you want to accomplish, you're not going to be able to accomplish. People who have hate on you, they're going to have hate on you. Prove them wrong, do the right thing, do great things, and move on with your life. Leave them where they want to be, stagnated and not moving forward. That's what you have to do. That's how I see it. So, do you think all police deserve to be called pigs? Because I don't think anyone deserves to be called a pig. My opinion. You know, if you want respect from him, you got to give some. He has to give you the same respect. And if he doesn't, then I want you to understand something. Dude got a gun. And you can damn sure believe something. They're not afraid to use it. So, you know, and I know some people go, well, I got a gun too. Yeah, but why the hell are we going to die over something that's not worth dying over? You know, if kindness, kill them with kindness. Why is it? Yusuf, this, because that's what sells. That's all that is. That's what sells. That is what sells. If rap partying sold, then they would sell that. But right now, all they want to hear about is money, drugs, and bling and hoes and the whole 9 yards. And that's it. Deluxe M30, good night, man. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hi, I'm no longer a virgin, so have a great weekend. Thanks, Dad. Young Wiz, thank you. I hope that you protected yourself. Do you think people are wrong for videotaping their good work they do for the homeless following. No, I don't think you're wrong for videotaping anything. As if it's showing positive, something positive, no. I don't think you're wrong for that. You know. You okay? Baby? You're becoming a big baby again. Huh? She's right here. I didn't protect myself, and I'm probably going to be a daddy. Well, might as well get a second job. My weekend.
Okay, you done?
Done with what? No, I got about 5 minutes.
Okay, because we got to take the dog to the vet.
Okay. Nick is asleep. Hey, pop music has always been bad. No, music is good. It's just there's times when we get caught in a little box. Right now we're in a box where everything is to me, it's not about having fun. It's about promoting a certain brand or whatever, and it's all about, I'm a gangster or whatever it is. And hopefully we'll get back to, hey, let's party, let's have a good time, let's enjoy our lives. We'll get there. Show us the dog.
Which one?
Where's she at? She's in the back. She's near the door. So, hey guys, I gotta go take these dogs. Hey, shout out to you and your son Dine for having insight and putting you on YouTube.
You want to see the dog?
Yes.
Come here. Come here, George.
Here, hold on. Where's she at? Where's she at?
Come here,
Let me
George.
show you.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Over here, baby.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Come here.
Where's she at?
She right here. Come here, Zoe. Oh, come on.
There she is, right there.
Come here, Zoe. Oh, baby, come on.
She doesn't want to get up. There she is, right there. That's one of the dogs.
5.
One of 5. Ah, whoa. Ah, it's a crazy ride. Whee! So, yeah. All right. So, guys, I got to get ready to go. But what I am going to do, I will, let me see, a little bit over to the middle. Okay. Today, I will get with my son and we'll figure out how to get the thing where you guys can donate for those of you who wanted to donate. For those of you who have not given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. What I want for you today is I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful day. And just remember, man, if you want it to happen for you, be positive and figure out a right way to do it. Have a wonderful day. One more thing. We're going to do this on Wednesday morning again. Wednesday, I'll post it. Because I got a couple of things I got to do over the next 2 days, and I'll post it. We'll do it Wednesday at 8:30, 8:40. Okay, you guys take care. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate your time and your support, and we'll figure out some things. See you guys later. You guys take care. Yeah, bye. Thank you, Seth, from the UK. Take care, guys. See you guys later.